Hey, this is Mike Carberry from Butterfield Country Club. Even though we can't get on the golf course right now, we can still work on our golf swings. I'm going to give you a nice tip to work on your backswing pivot. Okay, so a couple things we know. Outside of a couple people, all the longest golfers turn their hips and their shoulders the most in the backswing. So if you want to increase your distance, turn your hips and your shoulders more. Here's a good way to do it. I've taken some sidewalk chalk on my driveway. I've made an upside down T. That's going to give us kind of right angles. And then with this blue off the front side of it, it's about 45 degrees. So, big picture, in the backswing, we want to see our hips turning 45 degrees and our shoulders turning 90. Okay? So, I have an alignment rod in my hips. I want that one to match up with the blue and the club on my shoulders to match up with the green. Okay, so a couple ways you can practice this. First is, can you just take your shoulders independently and move them to where they go to the blue? So that would say you're getting 45 degrees of shoulder turn. Then once you can do that, I want you to try and work on your hips. Can you get your hips to go 45? If you can't do that, I would suggest turning your toes out and turning your knees out. That gives you more range of motion in your hips. So try that. Turn your hips, turn your knees out, turn your shoulders, 45. Now can we arrive at 45 at our hips and 90 at our shoulders at the same time? Very good. And as we're doing that, I want the butt of the club to point inside that green line. We don't want our shoulders turning flat or level and our head moving off the golf ball. Head staying still. In order to get that butt end of the club into the green, we need to do a couple things. We need to be, as we're turning, we're also tilting and we're also extending to get our spine into this position where our head stays still and we stay in that green line. That will give you more range of motion, get your arms in a nice position at the backswing to allow you to hit the ball further and more consistently. So for more help with your golf game, go to MikeCarberryGolf.com. Hope everyone's staying healthy and safe.